What is going on YouTube? Hitting back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Last we left off in the past couple of videos, we've basically been timing this correction that's been forming here on XRP. We've been trying to, for literally like 5 days now, to time the point of breakout that should happen within XRP and literally these other cryptocurrencies. We started to see a lot of information come out about the S&P 500 and how the Federal Reserve was planning on coming out with a meeting in regards to where we can expect to see maybe the S&P 500 and the overall economy move to, and their plans on battling inflation and stuff like that. And we were hoping and trying to time that point of breakout with cryptocurrency as well as the S&P 500, because the S&P did actually react pretty positively from that article that came out. And now we're back down to pretty much where we started, so it's not a big difference here. But for XRP, we saw a slight increase, an incline within the price here, and now we're back to flatlining out in the same trend here. So it's getting exhausting, and it actually is getting kind of annoying. I agree with a lot of people's comments on the channel here, so I am waiting patiently for this proper break to come, as I do believe it is going to come. It's just finding that key point of breakout here. I also wanted to share this article with you because it seems like I'm not the only one that's seeing a very similar pattern to begin with. It says XRP price prediction, Ripple edges closer to a 23% breakout, and you can see it's literally the pattern that we have drawn on here and the proper break to the upside here. So we are going to be going in depth about this as well today, going over this article here, as I do very strongly believe that this break is coming for cryptocurrency. It's just a matter of time before it happens, and we just have to let the markets play out until we see that break. Otherwise, it makes no difference as of yesterday to today of just waiting a little bit longer until it happens. That seems to be what everybody is doing at this moment here. Otherwise, today's video is brought to us by Rainmaker Games, basically where the world plays to earn. They are a free global platform to play hundreds of P2E games, connecting gamers, games, and guilds worldwide. Gamers of all levels can join free, make their gamer profile, play, earn, learn, and connect all in one platform. And they are a portal to P2E gaming, unlocking financial freedom for all and connecting the industry like never before. Interesting. They got a lot of information about their project. I thought it was kind of interesting how they're connecting P2E gaming, so on and so forth. Of course, they have their own token, but we're going to be going in depth about that at the end of today's video, so stay tuned if you're interested. Otherwise, I have linked them in the description down below if you want to check them out now. But with that being said, make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, and let's jump into today's episode. So as you guys can see, the current coin market cap really hasn't done anything at all. Honestly, we're still down again today, about 2 to 3% here. We're down, 3.9% overall. It's really just been a consolidation game. The little movement we shot up yesterday is the amount we corrected down today. So it's quite annoying, if you ask me, that we've been in this kind of rut for quite some time now, since November 9th, to be honest with you, in a correction, lower high formation market here. And it gets annoying. I totally understand that. You can see that this article that came out by FX Street basically saying that XRP price is slithering close to a breakout, the declining trend line, and triggering a full-blown upswing. This is honestly what I believe is going to happen. It's just a matter of time here. I've been waiting patiently. I've been trying to time the market for breakout here, and I feel like we're still much closer than where we started a week ago here. But you guys can see that XRP price has been stuck, which I agree with, under a declining resistance level for more than a month. Very true, since November 9th as of right here. And then you can see here that it says, so far every attempt from the bulls has failed to breach this hurdle. Agreed entirely. However, the recent uptick in buying pressure seems to have propelled XRP price to retest this barrier, which we are currently doing, and it actually happened on the day that we were pretty much targeting a potential break. You can see it was literally the 15th and the 16th here. You can see right here we started to retest this resistance once again, and right here we were retesting it because the days prior we were literally just floating sideways and doing nothing but stagnating. You can also see, guys, I don't know if you remember, but I slightly moved this up. I believe I had this down a little bit lower like this, and I just moved it up ever so slightly like this. So moving forward, you can then see right here, they have a decisive close above 0.9 cents will indicate a breakout from this ceiling and confirm the start to an uptrend. In this situation, XRP price will aim for a retest of the 0.95 hurdle. Clearing this area will be open to revisit $1.03. In total, the upswing for XRP will indicate a 23% ascend from the current position of 0.82, while retesting $1.03 could be a short-term target. An increase in bullish momentum could allow XRP price to extend its reach to $1.10, revealing a 33% gain. So I very much agree with this article wholeheartedly, and you can see that's pretty much what we're dealing with here. A close, they're saying at 0.9, which is a little bit higher than I would say, to be honest with you. 0.9 is actually much higher. It's up to this level here, which honestly, if we do break to this level, it would be pretty bullish if you ask me, but I do believe we would have an answer before then. Even at like 0.87 or 0.86 would we know for the most part the general direction of where XRP is going to be heading to. And then I see resistance at 94 cents and then probably closer to $1, and yeah, like $1.10 as we head up. Then we're going to start to have the resistances that we've drawn on in the past here, but it's still just a waiting game. He then says, on the other hand, if XRP price fails to breach the declining trend, it will indicate a weak buying pressure. If the sellers wish, they can knock the remittance down to 68 cents and swing low below the level to invalidate the bullish thesis of XRP price and potentially crash it to $6.12. So where does that actually hold? $6.12. Let's see how that aligns with everything else. Is right around... No, it's much lower. It's actually right around this level here. Yeah, that's pretty accurate if you ask me, if we were to correct. I feel like the next stop would be a little bit higher, maybe 70 cents to start. You can kind of see where that kind of retest supports. And then, yes, probably closer to 6.10, if not to 52 cents in between that range. Regardless, everything is being withheld by the support. I mean, things still look good on XRP, if you ask me, and the other cryptos. There's nothing that says, bearish yet. There's nothing that screams we're in a really bad predicament right now, and we're probably going to be dumping lower. There's nothing that says that. So, it's literally just about being patient and waiting out this market here. The way XRP has been performing this Elliott wave triangle here is really good for the coin. You can also see we're very much so intertwined within our moving average on the weekly, which it's an extremely aggressive and bullish support level here that you can see we've retested on numerous occasions in the past, and it usually tends to lead us to a pretty aggressive run to the upside here. So that's honestly by, history repeating itself, the anticipation that we're going to see today. Maybe not this week. It's unfortunate. We were really hoping that it would be this week, as last time we had this retest here, we immediately corrected back to the upside. So, I mean, who knows if it's going to play out right now, but we're still waiting for confirmation of a breach to the upside here. We're getting very close at this point here. The only way that would confirm a bearish drop is if we break through support levels, which you can see as point C here. But ideally, the next step for XRP is to see reversal back to point D here. It's even confirmed on the daily here. We've been in this falling wedge fractal for a very long time now, for quite some time. A stair-stepping correction, you can see it clear as day here, just a continuous reversal back to the down, and you can see we've now been consolidating for quite some time now. We've had numerous days of this trading sideways, which I would like to draw on for you guys. I'd say it's been about 13 days now, around 2 weeks of just literally consolidation, where the price of XRP has done nothing, literally nothing at all, from 81 cents all the way up to 85 cents. We've done nothing but trade sideways, and we're finally getting close at retesting and battling out our downtrend right here. And ideally, in a good scenario here, within falling fractals or falling wedges, they tend to break bullish. So the idea here is to see a break back up, because we've seen 40% correction, and it should swing us back up to at least the moving averages, which I think is going to be closer to $1. I think $1 is mainly the target for XRP short term, and then ultimately back up to point D here. That's where my head's at. Obviously, I haven't bought in yet because we've been waiting for the confirmation, which has taken a lot longer than we had expected here. So, hopefully we're at that point now where it's going to be today, tomorrow at the latest here. There's really no time left. It has to make a decision, because this downtrend is going to be traded outside of, and then we'll have to get that general, direction as to which way the pump's coming. But I do believe volume will surge into the coin. Whether it's coming or going is up for debate here, but I do believe it is so close. And I know I've been saying that for quite some time now, but we've been in a falling wedge pattern. So for the entirety of this month here and the entirety of November, we've pretty much been calling where markets would drop to. We've been saying, honestly, I've been fairly bearish on XRP since we retested point B here after seeing correction back in September here, and I can pull it up for you guys. Literally, if we go back like a month ago on the channel, you can see last time we retested the top resistance was around September 6th. So we had October, November, and now December here. So if we go back like 2.5 months ago, pretty much around that same date range. So this was about 2 months ago. You can see for the most part that we do have a drawing showing that we're pretty much going to be correcting from B to C. This is where the target is that we're looking for. So I do strongly believe that we would continue to see that correction back down to point C here. As you can see, we're currently retesting the bottoms at point C here. There's a very big chance we'll see that reversal and that recovery back up to point D. And this carries out with these other cryptos. The biggest ones apply to Ethereum and Bitcoin as well, as we're starting to see correction back down to bottom bottom support here, retesting the third falling wedge. It's literally just a matter of consolidation before we can finally see a lift off or a breach above these resistances that would allow us to start to swing to the upside here. The biggest worry is the way that Bitcoin has been forming here. It's almost like we need to remove this uptrend here, as it's not really applying for the most part to this cryptocurrency at all. These falling wedge fractals have been continuous on the charts here, and we're finally waiting to just see where the direction is of a break. So until we breach through this falling wedge pattern, it is going to, scale us back down to bottom support. And it appears that the next bottom support retestment is at this uptrend right here, which hopefully we break before then, but it's very possible that we could swing right back down to retest it and then see the rally to the upside. But the only time we buy in for a long position is once we can confirm breaking through this downtrend and this correction on the markets for so long. Otherwise, I do want to talk more about Rainmaker Guild with you. I want to give a huge shout out to Rainmaker Games for sponsoring today's episode. As with all crypto projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, Rainmaker Games is a free global platform with hundreds of play-to-earn games connecting players, games, and guilds worldwide. Now, players can seamlessly switch among games, manage earnings, and even chat within one platform. Now guys, Rainmaker Games is powered by a token-based economy, and the project's aim is to build the most major gaming platform globally. Now, Rainmaker Games will expand 3 tiers of gameplay to ensure players' best gaming experience. You first have entry-level players, which are in the first tier and begin with non-NFT-based games. The mid-level players start with an NFT-based game and then move up to the higher-level position where they are guild-verified. And depending on the tier, players will get ranked and evaluated by the best guilds in the game. And they're also building the largest global players platform and in turn the largest P2E data powerhouse. Now they will become a central hub and launchpad for games, plus an invaluable data source for guilds to build better data-backed teams. Now they will in turn use the data to drive a flawless user interface and tailor each individual player's UI to games that match their interest and skill level, as well as paired video training content. And for the first time, Play-to-Earn Games has a home. So guys, Rainmaker revealed that it has raised $6.5 million in seed round funding to build out a platform around the play-to-earn games, and it's designed to connect prospective players with NFT-owning guilds and lending services, introduce gamers to new blockchain-based games, and even provide tools for recruiting and managing players. So guys, Rainmaker's platform aims to be truly a hub for play-to-earn gaming. Now guys, key concepts include NFT-owning guilds, which loan the interactive collectibles to players in exchange for a cut of the token profits, and Rainmaker will launch its Rain token later this month and aims to debut its platform in beta in Q1 of 2022, with plans to create a content production studio as well. So guys, the core governance token is called Rain, as I said before, and Rainmaker Games provides 50 to 70% of players' earnings in Rain tokens, or optionally in an in-game currency. And it also keeps 30 to 40% depending on whether a communities manager was involved in the player's onboarding or not, in which case 5 to 10% of the player's earnings are shared. Now the remainder is used to reinvest into the vault by breeding new NFTs or purchasing additional in-game NFTs on the secondary market. And Rainmaker Games uses the profits generated by the guild to create value for the token economy while driving additional incentives and rewards for players and token holders alike. So guys, if you want to invest in this ERC20 token, make sure to sign up via email for updates on where you can purchase. And I've also went ahead and linked them in the description down below for you. Otherwise, huge shout out to Rainmaker Games for sponsoring today's episode. As always, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.